Boruto, 10 anime characters who would join Kara. Along with Kara's current members, there are many anime characters with similar beliefs and personalities that would be the perfect fit for this team. Villains are a great and necessary addition to any work of fiction because they give the main characters something to overcome, and they help drive the story. In Boruto, Kara is a secret and evil organization, the series' main antagonist. Kara is filled with highly skilled members whose main goal is to retrieve the vessel for Ishiki, who was Kara's founder. He is known for being cruel, ruthless, sadistic, and for his crimes against humanity. Ishiki has no problems with killing people or destroying entire planets if it means achieving his goals. Along with Kara's current members, there are many anime characters with similar beliefs and personalities that would be the perfect fit for this organization. 10. Frisia is cruel, sadistic, enjoys destroying worlds. Dragon Ball Z. Frisia is Universe 7's emperor and happens to be Dragon Ball Z's antagonist. He is a terrible and feared ruler who is known for being cold and ruthless. Even though he can talk eloquently and can act civilized and regal, he isn't the type of villain that people want to mess with. On top of this, he's cruel, sadistic, and overly ambitious, which is why he enjoys destroying or dominating other planets and universes. Due to his nature, he would be someone that would join Kara and fit right in. 9. Mahito is a cursed spirit who enjoys torturing killing Jujutsu Kaisen. Mahito is one of the main antagonists in the series, Jujutsu Kaisen. He is a cursed spirit that is part of an organization that wants to kill all the humans and replace them with cursed spirits. Their goals are very similar to Ishiki's plans for the world, so Mahito wouldn't even have to change his dreams and ideals. He'd also fit in because of his nature and personality. As a cursed spirit, he's sadistic and enjoys torturing and tormenting people. He will do whatever it takes to get his way and loves to toy with people. He would make an excellent Kara team member. 8. Lafitte is an exiled sheriff that is violent, cruel, enjoys fighting One Piece. Lafitte, or the Demon Sheriff, has many titles and roles, and he's an interesting enemy in the One Piece series. Lafitte was once a sheriff who was exiled because he was incredibly cruel and overly violent. He always has a smile on his face, but it's more creepy and terrifying than kind. Similar to Frisia, he acts elegantly and in a refined way, but underneath that is a man who is willing to wreak havoc and chaos upon the world. He enjoys a good fight, is ambitious, and downright evil, making him the perfect member for Kara. 7. Goblin Lord is cunning, charismatic, enjoys killing people. Goblin Slayer. The Goblin Lord is a goblin who is one of Goblin Slayer's main antagonists. One of the interesting things about the Goblin Lord is that he is very charismatic and can sway people to his side. He uses his cunning and intelligence to get people to do what he wants and is willing to sacrifice his followers if it means achieving his goals. He has a grudge against humans and thinks that there is nothing worse than having to bow down to them. With that and his cruel and ruthless personality in mind, he'd make a formidable Kara team member. 6. Envy is the cruelest villain who loves to psychologically destroy his opponents before killing them. Full Metal Alchemist, Brotherhood. Envy is a homunculus who takes his name from one of the 7 deadly sins. And he's also one of this series' villains. He is able to shape-shift into any form and uses his abilities to torture people. Envy hates and resents humans and his only purpose in life is to make them suffer. He is also egotistical, strong, and one of the cruelest villains in the entire show. He enjoys toying, torturing, and psychologically destroying his prey before gleefully killing them. With his personality, he would make a scary, yet perfect member of Kara. 5. Grammy has a twisted code of honor, loves to battle strong opponents. Isekai cheat magician. Grammy is a Crimson Pact magician who is also one of Isekai cheat magician's main antagonists. She is what is known as a battle maniac, someone who is obsessed with fighting and loves the idea of fighting with strong opponents. Even though she is bloodthirsty and loves beating her opponents, she does have a sense of honor, even if it's very warped. But she has no problem with assassinating people when necessary and can be very cruel and ruthless. She would fit in with the other Kara members perfectly. 4. Hisoka Moro is a sadistic, cruel, ruthless sociopath who loves to fight strong foes. Hunter x Hunter. Hisoka Moro is a hunter, a Phantom Troop's former member, and a secondary antagonist of the Hunter x Hunter series. Similar to Grammy, he loves to fight and is always looking to battle against strong opponents. He is sadistic, ruthless, enjoys torturing and hurting people, and is thrilled by the prospect of near-death experiences. He has an almost insatiable bloodlust when he fights and is incredibly strong. He is a sociopath that would make for a formidable Kara team member if he were ever able to join. 3. Ayanami is cold, brilliant, commits acts that are considered inhumane. 7. Ghost. Ayanami is the Black Hawk's leader, a military strategist, and 07, Ghost's primary antagonist. Ayanami may be cold, but he is a brilliant soldier and leader and is willing to do what it takes to win, which often makes him cruel and capable of committing inhumane acts. He is also Verloren's reincarnation, the god of death. When Verloren takes over his body, he changes, and not in a good way. He enjoys killing and does it with a sadistic smile on his face. He is a psychopath that would fit in with the other Kara members. 2. Irene Belsirian is smart, confident, willing to sacrifice anything to achieve her goals. Fairy Tail. Irene Belsirian was the Dragon Slayer magic's creator and is one of the antagonists in Fairy Tail. She also happens to be Urza Scarlet's mother. She is smart, confident, and knows a great deal about magic and strategy. She also happens to be cruel, ruthless, and is willing to do whatever it takes to achieve her goals, even if it means sacrificing the lives of others, including her daughters. Irene has no qualms about killing and would fit right in as a Kara member. 1. Veto has a grudge against humans, loves to torture, disfigure his opponents. Black Clover. Veto is one of Eye of the Midnight Sun's members, a group that is after the Clover Kingdom's destruction. He is also one of the strongest members of this group and is thrilled with inflicting pain and misery onto others. He's cruel, loves to torture and disfigure his opponents, and he gets a thrill out of seeing them suffer. Veto also hates humans and wants to see them all perish. With his strength and personality, he'd be a terrifying and perfect fit for Kara.